Struggling with my camera here. Hi everybody. It's a beautiful, beautiful afternoon and I'm just going for a little walk and want to share my contemplations with you. Beautiful sunset. Yeah, so I have been taking really good care of myself and really watching what I focus on in the world, take care of my mental health, and I am not able to put too much attention onto the shit show in the United States. Yeah, we've been there, done that, and as I said in my previous video, I'm still seeing an implosion imminent, so whatever that means. But anyway, what I am focusing on is I've always been fascinated by ancient cultures, and I signed up to this thing that has lots of different workshops that people have done where they talk about the ancient people and all the ancient civilizations that have come and gone on this earth, and what little we know about their cultures, and I just find that so fascinating. And I've been especially loving Graham Hancock's series on what is it called, Ancient Apocalypse. I find that really inspiring to my imagination. And in my morning contemplations, when I have conversations with my guides and soul family, I'm asking them about this, the fact that we don't remember. There's just so much that we don't remember. I feel like there's just some kind of blockage there, but I also feel that we are on the verge of remembering. And so the information I got this morning is that a lot of these memories are within our DNA, and it feels like there's a slow and gentle awakening available to us now at this time, where we may be able to start remembering things from the ancient past. And we also have soul memory that I feel goes beyond our DNA to what our souls have experienced here on Earth through the different timelines. And I mean, probably also intergalactically. And I feel like I have little bits and pieces, little visions of not only different timelines, but some different, galactic memories of my soul's origin, which is pretty interesting. But then I am also really fascinated by what they're discovering in the Amazon. They're finding, because of the clearing of the lands, they're finding what look like footprints of, there's a name for it, geoglyphs, geo something, but maybe they were footprints of buildings. They're squares and circles and lines connecting them all. That could be roads. There could have been a lot of cities there at one point. And when, for whatever reason, that civilization no longer existed, the jungle just grew over it all, just like it did over the Mayan and Aztec structures that are there. And but I think if I did have my genetic testing done, I don't think I'd find any South American DNA. I'm more Eastern European, Celtic. But that's where the soul memories and even tapping into communicating with beings in different timelines, which is something that really fascinates me. So that's a really interesting exploration to undertake at this time. And so that's available to us all. And I just think it's really interesting about this the possibility of ancient memories being awakened within us. I mean, that's just something really wonderful and fascinating to contemplate. And another thing that I've been thinking about that is also has awakened for many of us, or is awakening for many people, is intuition. And our intuition is a really amazing navigational tool. And everyone has it. Everyone has different psychic gifts. It's not something we're taught about. It's something we discover when we begin to awaken into bringing our soul unique soul signature into our body, into our experience more and more fully. And this is something that I believe happens organically. You've probably heard or experienced for yourself a spiritual awakening, or just having an awakening process where it's so hard to describe. They call it a Kundalini awakening, where it just, for me, it seemed like everything became so much more clear. But with that, what also became clear is all the stuff I had inside of me that I needed to clear. So it's really, it could be very intense experience. But with that came online psychic and clairvoyant abilities. But a lot of it is something that was already happening, but I didn't trust it because I didn't trust myself. I didn't believe. I second-guessed. I had so much self-doubt. So that's the thing that I want to say. My fingers are starting to get really cold. Is that with an awakening intuition, we need to trust. Ooh, there's some deer running along the ridge. You can barely see it in the camera, but way off on the ridge, there's some deer. We need to trust ourselves. Trust our gut feeling. Like, how many times do you see it up there? How many times have you had the experience where you had a feeling that you should do something, or go a certain way, or make a certain choice, and when you listen to yourself, you feel this opening, like when you do the thing, and you realize how great it was that you listened to yourself because of whatever happened or synchronicities that might have occurred. You feel an expansion of your energy. And I also had the experience when I ignored that inner nudge, intuition. When I ignore it, and later I realized that, I should have done that thing. I really feel a drop in energy. So, and I used to really be really hard on myself when that happened. But well, it doesn't happen that much anymore because I know to listen to myself and I believe in myself. And that's what I wish for all of us. It brings such inner freedom. And it also helps us to navigate our life. And so if you want to start finding more people in your life that are like-minded, open-hearted, and kind, the first thing to do is open up your energy field and send that out there into the ethers. And ask your guides. Everyone has guides. We come in here with guides and we hire guides along the way. Usually it's subconsciously, but sometimes people may have dreams of certain beings that are always there to help them. And so ask your guides, or if you work with angels, to help you in whatever it is you want to bring into your life. And for me, it seems like community, I'm sure I spoke about this last time, community is so important. And yeah, we need one another to share ideas and create events or situations where we're able to help other people who may need some help. And yeah. And so, oh, it's so pretty, the light. Yeah, I guess, anyway, I just wanted to share what I've been contemplating. And see what I can open up to as far as ancient wisdom coming back to us. I do get such strong feelings from a particular kind of music. Well, drumming. Native drumming, Celtic drumming. Drumming is really universal and ancient. And I always feel something stirring deep within me when I hear that kind of drumming. I also have seem to get quite a reaction from, I guess it's medieval Celtic music. It is something that you hear a lot this time of year for some reason, but it's not necessarily associated with the Yuletide and all. But when I hear that kind of music, it just reaches deep inside of me, and I feel it just feels so familiar. And also some really ancient, let's see, where would that be from? Somewhere in the Middle East, I think. Kind of music with stringed instruments and drums. So music can help awaken some ancient memories within us too. So I just find this something really interesting to explore and tune into. What is our ancient origin and why have we forgotten it? I mean, it's like there's been a veil over it all. And I think that veil is lifting. So let's be open to whatever else is revealed. And maybe take a break from paying so much attention to what's dividing our world right now. It's something that's happening, but it's also such a huge distraction, and it's been such a huge distraction for so many years. that I just don't want to entertain at all in my mind. I want to reach out beyond all of that. Into some much more interesting and fascinating pathways. So that's my sharing for today. Again, please, if you like this video, please click on the thumbs up, subscribe if you wish, and drop me a comment. Ask me a question, something I could look into. I'm up for anything, and I want to keep sharing. Okay, much love to you all.